Good afternoon, everybody. On another property tonight, and did a little scouting and set a camera out. Got a little creek flowing on the back side of it. It's a little 5-acre spot here, and found a tree. All I have with me is my climbing stand, so maybe I can get up in this tree right here, get up to that branch, maybe about 12 feet, 13 feet maybe. Set up there. I may have to find another location, but this is kind of in the middle of this field, and we'll get intercept deer on both sides of this tree here. And there's fresh sign under this tree, plenty of oak trees, white oaks and water oaks behind me, and they like come up from the creek, coming up to these acorns. So I'm gonna get this stand, climb the stand up in this tree, and meet back up with you then. Alright, so here it is. Got the stand up. And see if I can make it around those knots up there. Thanks, sir. Help me get up here and cutting trees down for me. Alright, so I made it in the tree stand. To help a little buddy. Alright, so I made it in the stand. Got it, the tree shaped up and fit the climbing stand on it, because that's all I had with me. Found some sign. Got to a little funnel in the field where they'll come through, kind of like where they cross the creek. They'll come to this point and cross the field to the oak trees back there with the acorns. There's still got a lot of acorns up there. So I got fresh sign below me. So gonna knock an arrow and we'll see what happens. Now in this audio clip, you see it looks like he's gotten beat up from the rut. And this next clip here, we see some action. And it's the same day that I shot this buck here in Lawrence. It's the same day that I got this footage here. This 8-pointer chasing does here on the property there in Bowling Springs. And watch that hunting video back in the playlist. You'll notice that there's a gap in the dates here that I hunted this property. And right at peak rut, we actually left for Colorado and spent family time there for Thanksgiving with my parents. And we had a good time there. Alright, it's November 28th. And I've got my oldest son, who happens to be my only son, and we're out deer hunting. We've been out here since 5 o'clock, and it's been shooting time for 30 minutes now. It's about 6:45, and we've seen a rat and a cat so far, right?
Yeah, maybe, well, a couple of raccoons. I think they're raccoons, I'm not sure.
You've been hallucinating a lot too. Yeah, there's a deer. Oh, I see the antlers. It's sitting right there. It's a spike. I can see him shining. And this is when it was dark. It's like you can't see anything right now.
Oh, wait.
It's dark.
Looking at where I was.
Well, it's getting light now.
Look where I saw the other. Where I said I saw that deer. Actually, it's like a piece of like white one.
Yeah.
It's some white tail. Like the words have been up there underneath it.
Yeah, it's something else. It wasn't a deer, but
Right there.
we've got a lot of deer on the deer camera coming through about every day, so we should be able to at least see something. So stay tuned. You're awake now. That's good. It's 7:30 right now. 7:30. No signs of any deer. I've grunted a little bit because I know there's bucks around. See if I can call one in. We got a buck chasing doe. I had a couple videos of bucks chasing doe, and so hopefully we'll get something over here soon. It's 53 degrees. It's gonna be the first or the last warm day that we have in a while, so I figured we're gonna get Colton out here to hunt. He looks thrilled right now because when it gets cold, he's not gonna be able to sit out here. So alright, so it's 11:30, 2020. Evening hunt at my third location that I've got here. A friend of mine, Jerry McKelvey's been gracious enough to let me hunt his deer over here, and he was afraid there wasn't many over here, and so I set up a game camera, and we've got probably 4 different bucks and 4 or 5 does that we had on camera so far. We got a bunch of raccoons, we have possum, coyote, skunk, got a lot of different stuff over here. But I'm here to take out the deer, so thin them out for his garden for next year. Maybe they won't eat all the watermelons up like they did this year. So we've got a cold front coming in. It's 50 degrees now, and it's supposed to cool down all the way to, I think, maybe in the low 30s or high 20s tonight. So maybe, hopefully they'll get the deer moving, so we'll find out soon enough. must be what they're barking at. Bicyclist. It's about 8:48. Still nothing. But I got camera footage of deer yesterday morning at 9:58. So we're not leaving till then. Well, just after 10 o'clock. I don't see anything. I can see across the field. I can see into a few yards or in the area. I don't see any deer. And it's really windy, and I've got to get down out of this wind. It's about 32 degrees still, I think. Pretty cold and really windy. And I gotta go to work after lunch, so go ahead and get down and get ready for that. So